to downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Pitts. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. You talk about this Rams defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Give them 6 yards in the 1st down. The Bucs at 10 and 4 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He finds his man, complete. It's Fletcher. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Up the middle they go. Pitts. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Dragon, 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70, 18, Rattler, 18. Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Pitts. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Looking to put a drive together.
Set, hut. Ready?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Trout. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll dump this up to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
1st and 10 at the
24-yard line. 52, 45, ready.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll try the left side. Lake. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Come on, set. Set.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, ready.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Set, ready. Set, hut.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Got it. Here we go. Set. Hut.
McCaffrey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On the ready.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Blue, ready.
Operating from the gun. Trout. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun on 3rd down. Trout. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
60, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Fletcher. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And this is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 70. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
38-yard line.
On the set.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Ready,
And the
set.
Rams first down.
Off the bootleg. Trout. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Back to throw. Trout. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now a second and 10.
Come on, set.
Slot man moves right.
Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Down. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield, almost close to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number, and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Another defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Trout. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
The 49-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Warrior 70. 76.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Fletcher. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
60. 60. Got me. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a Bucca. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely...
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards.
Come on, set.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Terrence Ferguson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
18.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Tiger. Come on.
Up the middle they go. Pitts. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
At the 45-yard line.
Hurt. Ready. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Buchanan taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 54 yards. And the Bucs are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Operating from the gun. Trout. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Trout. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Operating from the gun, Trout. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Trout. He'll find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Trout. It is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
A solid stiff arm. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On third down, Pitts breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, He just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He finds his man complete. It's Fletcher. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 6, 7.
They go play action here on first down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Terry McLaurin, 33 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still going double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And the Rams first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Trout. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Okay,
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go. Roster 6, 52 Blues. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter.
Trouble 38. Yellow 22. Ready?
Looking to throw. Trout. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be fourth down.
Down. Set. Go. Yellow. Ready.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. He'll
be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hold it ready.
The Bucs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Panther 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped it.
Brings up 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Nice footwork at the 25. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
45, White.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Trout. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, you know, in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
50, quick 6, mega. Ready.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Black, 95, ready.
Operating from the gun. Trout. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
33, yellow. Cut, cut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge out to the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Panthers 19, Tiger 19.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pitts. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Taken down at the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
No, come on, bring it. Bronco 80. Viking 18.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd down and 8.
Ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Pitts. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bucs, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams,
this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left.
and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.